Senator Jim Inhofe is pushing for a major highway bill. The DRIVE Act calls for a long-term solution to funding highways and bridges across the country.
You see, there's no such thing as a Republican road or a Democrat road. This issue always transcends the political fights in Washington. Why? Because funding our nation's transportation system is our constitutional responsibility.
Transportation is a top priority as it supports a robust economy.
I'm proud of the work my colleagues and I have done to develop a strong, comprehensive bill that keeps our nation moving.
There have been 33 short-term extensions of transportation funding.
It's critical that Congress approves a multi-year solution.
Like the DRIVE Act will provide our states with the certainty they need to advance major road and bridge projects.
Our country needs a multi-year highway bill, and we'll get there if we'll just continue to stick together.
Nuclear deal with Iran brings heat on Capitol Hill today.
We set out to dismantle their ability to be able to build a nuclear weapon. And we've achieved that.
With all due respect, you guys have been bamboozled.
I believe you've been fleeced.
So what was initially 24/7 inspections now sounds like it's going to be 24 days, and you can hide a lot in 24 days, and we know the Iranians cheat.
We have a rogue pariah nation that was outside the international community who in this deal has now managed to get economic relief.
How in the world could we have made an agreement that turns over billions of dollars to the Iranian government and says we're going to trust them?
Basically, this deal does is interjects tens of billions, 13% up front of Iran's economy into the economy of the largest state sponsor of terrorism.
The deal will, in fact, seriously destabilize the region.
And I think there's still a lot of things we're still discovering, like secret side deals between the IAEA, the inspection agency, and Iran.
But clearly there was a perception created among my colleagues on both sides of the aisle that we were pressing for anywhere, anytime inspections, including of potential covert sites.
So John Kerry acted like Pontius Pilate. He washed his hands, kicked it to the IAEA, knowing that Congress would not get this information unless someone went out to find it.
It's not disagreement or war. It's disagreement or doing the right thing for the American people.
There's no other way to describe this deal other than a massive win for the Iranian regime at the expense of the national security of the United States and our closest allies.
Unfortunately, here's one truth that I find self-evident. Iran is not changing anytime soon.